Hello, it's the Mighty Marvel Show, and I'm Paul, and I've got a bonus unboxing today because here now, October 2022, I have got my hands on the Marvel Select Beta Ray build figure. This was not due until 2023, first quarter 2023, March 2023 was where one of my pre-orders was, and then this popped up in the Disney store in London, which I saw yesterday, and in walking through there was like, he's here, Beta Ray Bill's here, so maybe it's a Disney exclusive, maybe the Disney stores got it early, but he's here, so I couldn't wait, I had to get him. He is a beauty, big chunky box, as you'd expect from Marvel Select. There's a lot of plastic going on this box. Maybe they should do something about that. Not as bad as Hasbro, but maybe they should do something about it. Some brilliant artwork. This is the Nick Klein artwork, and Oliver Copiel worked together for the Beta Ray build figures out of the Donny Cates run, which we've recently seen in Thor the last couple of years. It's a tremendous upgrade on the original Walt Simonson version and the costume, and I've got to be honest, initial impressions with this this is way better than the Marvel Legends Beta Ray build. It looks exceptional, so we'll take it out of the box and we'll have a look and we'll see what we got. Right, first things with it, we've got a big, beautiful, massive, chunky piece of plastic. It's fantastic. I love a big old chunky figure. Is it a chunky champion? Well, let's have a look. Accessories. Now, there aren't many. No extra hands, no extra head, and disappointingly, the mouth doesn't close on this piece. Would have maybe like that would have been quite a unique feature to have had. However, what you have got is you've got Stormbreaker. Very good comic accurate Stormbreaker there. And then you've got this incredible swinging, rotating Stormbreaker. Similar to what we've had with the Thor Ragnarok version from Marvel Legends lately. But this is just a genius. It looks so much better. It really looks like it twirls. A bit more on that in a minute. Now, in terms of the figure itself, as you get with most Marvel Selects, posability is not the best. It's not the most agile. It does have expected features. So there is twist in the head and up and down. It's reasonable, but you've got a massive, great big cape blocking a lot of that. You've got elbow bends, not too bad on a big figure. Hand rotates all the way around. Same with the other elbow on this side. Knees do bend back to there, which is not fantastically great, but in terms of being chunky and the balance on his feet, and you've got good rotation in the feet there as well, he stands great, and balancing can really get him into a great running pose, sort of charging forward with Stormbreaker, and he twists at the torso as well. So it's not the best for posability, but to be honest, you don't buy Marvel Selects to really sort of do the the sort of posing type stuff with you get with Marvel Legends. This is a real shelf stander for me, and it's a fantastic look to the figure. Really pleased with it. Few things to point out on the detail of it. The cape on the back, the trim on the cape, and the cut and the paint application is excellent. You've got this brilliantly worked in sort of shadowing on the cape. It looks exceptional, really clever. The same with the plume on his helmet. It's just immense. It's glorious, and it captures the light on it fantastically well. It looks really good. Disappointingly, with that, they haven't really done any weathering or detail on either Stormbreaker or on any of his armor pieces. So that is probably a little bit of a missed trick, considering the detail and attention and care that they've given on the cape and the plume. I think they missed some tricks there in terms of doing some of that on the figure. Now, again, you could do some of the weathering yourself, and I'll probably have a go at it. Same maybe with the boots to give a bit more sort of weathering to it, or a bit more of that sort of comic sort of cell shading that you sometimes get. So there is maybe a missed opportunity there on that basis, considering how well they've done it on the other features. But it is, again, a big, solid, chunky piece of plastic. It does look great, and some of the shots I've been able to get it in do pose up well. For scale, on an idea with scale, I put it here with the Marvel Select Thor, and they're pretty comparable. The bill should be a little bit bigger. They're pretty comparable. And this is an older Marvel Select Thor. This is an old comic version which I've had for many years. So that that does work on that basis. You would be expecting maybe at some point we'll get the King Thor. He's a little bit too big to go with the Herald of Galactus Thor, which is similar to what Thor's wearing in the run of comic books that this bill is from. But I've got to say, this is one I knew when I saw it released from Dumbaslet. I knew I wanted to get it. I'm a massive Beta Ray Bill fan. I say this is so much better than the Marvel Legends version. It really, really is. And it's a fantastic comic book costume that we've seen on this one. I'd like something like this if we get Beta Ray Bill in live action, and it's probably more likely because this is much more of a sort of, you could see this type of costume being in the MCU more than you could the Marvel Legends one, I think, maybe. So it is a phenomenal piece. It is going to go up there on the shelf with most of my selects. I'm really looking forward to putting it in there. It's a great addition for that. As a figure, as a posing around, it isn't the best, but has a great big beautiful looking chunky bit of plastic. I'm very, very excited by it. And as I say, features wise, not lots of accessories, but the hammer is great. And the twirling, the pièce de resistance, the chef's kiss out of it is this twirling hammer. Now, as you can see, when I do twirl it, you can hold it steady in its hand. It's just got the grip here on it. And it does twirl really well in the figure, so you can get the motion. In terms of the look and feel of it, now as you can see here, it's got a lot more filling. It's a lot more solid mix than the Marvel Legends version of Ragnarok, and this really does look at this. Look at the care and attention into it. From a solid hammer, you basically got a second hammer on there. From the second hammer to the faded out version to almost being translucent as it spins, it is great. It really, really is great, and you get the real effect there. So that will look great, I think, doing some pictures, doing some action poses with it. I can really look like that it's spinning. So really, really excited by that. So that is a really, really good thing to have, and I think it'll probably go on the shelf with this one in the hands, just because it looks so cool when he's charging forward with it. So yeah, overall, I'm really pleased. It hasn't let me down as a figure. Yes, there could be some things we could have liked to fist, hand, sure. Could they have made the mouth move on a little hinge joint? Probably could have done as well. But this was excellent value. 27 English pounds. So that's 30 US dollars. That, as a huge bit of plastic, considering some of the Marvel Legends we've had lately, with a lack of accessories and the lack of packaging and lack of quality control, I think this is actually really good value for money. So very, very pleased with that. And this is just the absolute winner out of it as well. So yeah, that's my little look at Beta Ray Bill. Let me know. Have you got it yet? Has it dropped in your country yet? Or did you pick it up early in the UK where I am? Let me know. Stick it down in the comments. Of course, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this figure. Right, we're off. Must fly. Bye for now.